DPS TeleClass.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to DPS TeleClass. Here, Jana is back with a new lesson. Are we ready for our lesson? Yes. Before we start with the lesson, let's read the dua for the day.
قال رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي.
Okay, students, here you can see what we are going to learn today. Yes, we are going to learn about biography and autobiography. First of all, I'm going to share the learning intention and success criteria of today's lesson. Learning intention. Today we are going to learn how to write a biography and autobiography. And the success criteria for today's lesson is you will be successful if you can know what is biography and autobiography, if you can distinguish the elements of a biography and autobiography, and if you can write a biography of one of your classmates. So, shall we start today's lesson? Biography. So, students, what is biography? Do we have any idea about this word biography? Any guess, students? So, right now I'm going to explain biography. The purpose of the biography is to inform and inspire the readers of an exceptional person's life. It is about their achievements, ambitions, challenges, and experiences. So, a biography is about somebody else's life. It is about a real person, but is not written by the person. It is written in third person. The author must know a lot about the person and research the person so that they can write a lot about them. Okay. Biographies are non-fiction. They tell about real people and describe events that really happened. So that means they are real. They are not fake. They are real. They contain and true events and true facts about a person's life. Biographies can be about people from history. It can also be about people who are alive, and it provides details that show events in a person's life. So, a biography describes key facts about a person, such as where, when, and how they live or have lived if the person is no longer alive, and also a biography might talk about a person's achievements, things that have happened to them, and their likes and dislikes. So when we write an biography, we use words like she, her, he. Okay. A biography will talk about how the person feels about different things. It might talk about the work a person does or the things they believe in. So, students, if I'm going to write about you, then it will be the biography. I would still include true events about you. Okay, let's move to next slide. Autobiography. So, students, what is an autobiography? Any guess? Okay, now I'm going to explain about autobiography. An autobiography is a story that you tell about your own life. It provides insight into your feelings and reactions. An autobiography is written in first person because it contains facts about the author's own experience. An autobiography describes influences upon the author. So, autobiography has that word auto in front of it. It is a book about the life of a person wrote by that person. Okay? That has that auto in front of it, you automatically know that it is a book about the life of a person wrote by that person. If I were to write about a book about myself, it would be the autobiography. Okay? An autobiography describes interactions between the writer and significant people in his or her life. So when we write an autobiography, we use words like I, me. We use those pronouns. Okay? Here I am going to explain some points which must include in a good biography. In biographies, you will see text features such as timelines, captions, illustrations, and photographs. Early life, important contributions, and what they will be remembered for. Okay, students, in this slide, we will learn how to write introduction for an biography and what should include in introduction. In your introduction, tell us who your biography is about, when and where they were born, and any interesting facts about their childhood, school years, or young adulthood. Tell us if they had training schooling or life experiences that helped shape who they would become in later life. Okay? Now let's move to the body part. In the body of your biography, write paragraphs that address the important contributions your subject made to society. Be sure to answer your research questions in complete sentences. Don't forget your in-text citations. And in your conclusion, tell us when and where your subjects died, or if they are still alive, tell us the most important things for which they will be remembered. Here's an example of an autobiography. Rana. My name is Rana. I am 10 years old. I am from Addu city, which is in the south of the Maldives. I have a small family. I have one brother and sister. My father's name is Ahmad Amir. He is an accountant. My mother is Hawa Shiana. She is a dentist. When I was in grade 1, I had to move to Singapore because my father got transferred. I returned to the Maldives 6 months ago. While I was in Singapore, I met a lot of new friends. The schools in Singapore are very different. My favorite subject in school is science. My hobby is swimming and playing football with my friends. Also, I love reciting Quran. I am a member of the school's Quran class. Every year, I take part in many competitions. My biggest achievement is winning the first place in the inter-school Quran competition. So this is an example of an autobiography. And here's an example of biography. Ben Franklin. Benjamin Franklin was born in Boston on January 17, 1706. He was the 15th of 70 children and the 10th son. With so many children, the Franklin family didn't always have a lot of money. As one of so many children, Benjamin found that he had to fend for himself much of the time. He developed into an independent problem solver which would last his whole life. So, in the first paragraph, I wrote about Benjamin Franklin, such as his birthplace and date of birth and what did he do as a child. Second paragraph. He invented bifocal glasses so he would not have to switch glasses when looking at things far away and close up. He invented the lightning rod to protect people's homes from being destroyed by lightning. In this paragraph, I have explained what he does as social activities and how good he was to other people. He invented the Franklin stove which provided better heat for their homes. In 1752, he proved that lightning and electricity are the same thing using a kite, string and key in a thunderstorm. His experiments earned him fame. He was also awarded honorary degrees from Harvard and Yale, even though he only went to school until he was 10. So, in conclusion, I have described what he states about light and electricity and what honor he has been awarded. Now here comes the task of the day. You are going to write a biography of one of your classmates. You have the word limit is 50 to 100. You have to write the title of the writing. You have to use the correct punctuation and you will be doing this work on your English notebook. Before you start writing, you have to do a research on that person that will make easy when you write original biography. Now it's time to end today's lesson, but before that, let's recall what you have learned from today's lesson. Yes, you have learned about how to write a biography and autobiography. I hope you enjoy and got some information from today's lesson. Have a great day.
DPS TeleClass